Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's hehe exclusive and I am back again, and I have literally nothing to say about my consistency. I've been awful and I keep making promises I can't keep, so I'm gonna stop making promises and just like post when I actually post, because I wanted to post really consistently because I have all these ideas, but my life schedule just isn't allowing me to get these things going. But that being said, I've got a tutorial for you guys. This one's really easy, really quick. For those of you who don't know, who've never been on my channel before, I focus this around like upcycling clothes you already have, giving them new life, helping the planet, enhancing your skill sets. So yeah, this is all good fun. Hopefully you find it fun. Well, I find it fun. And just a good way of like reviving your old clothes, and instead of spending money all the time, you don't need to buy stuff every 5 seconds. You don't need to. It's just not needed. But yeah, I don't want to make this intro super long. I just want to get straight into it. But yeah, I've made this side ruched dress. I'm sure you've seen them around everywhere, and I had a couple of baggy tops that I thought I could, you know, use for this style, and so used one of them, created this style, and I think it turned out pretty good. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get into this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you're feeling it. I'd love to hear feedback. If you do make something similar, please tag me. All my socials are below. And yeah, hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye. Mwah. So I've got my baggy oversized dress, and this one's like a nice navy blue color, and I like this because it's already got like this muscle T shape to it already. So I've got an old dress that I already have, and I've just used that to get my pattern and shape of the dress I want to get, leaving a bit of space for my seam allowance. So I'm just using that, tracing around there really roughly, and then I'm going to just connect the sleeve or muscle sleeve shape that I want to get. Then I'm just going to fold it in half and then just make sure that they're really aligned, because I basically just want to cut it once instead of having to do both sides, and make sure both sides are exactly the same. So I'm just trying my best here to just align both sides as much as possible, and I'm just going to use some pins to attach them together, just so I got the sides to match up as best as possible. So that's what I'm just doing here. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to cut my pattern out along the line I've drawn. Once you've cut out the shape of the dress, you're going to want to flip it so that the right sides are together and the wrong sides are facing out, and you're going to pin both the sides together, and you're just going to do a stitch all the way along the sides. So what I did in the end was end up doing a zigzag stitch and then a straight stitch on top to give it that sort of overlocked look. I didn't record that bit because I thought it would be boring, but basically that's what I did. So just do a stitch along as well. And then for the sort of ruching pockets or seam, I guess to call it, I'm just using another old shirt I had because I didn't have enough of the blue fabric, and because it's inside I didn't think it would matter too much because you won't see it anyway. But I'm just basically gonna cut 2 strips that I'm going to use to put on the inside of the dress, and then stitch it to the dress so that it creates my little sort of slots to put my ribbons down to give it that sort of ruched side detail effect. You'll see what I mean. It's pretty easy when you watch it. I'm not very good at explaining things. But yeah, so I'm just cutting 2 strips. I didn't remeasure this, but roughly like 6-7 centimeters ish. And then when I've gone to pin it, I've like folded the raw edges, so it just gives a bit of a neater finish, and pinned it to the dress. So you're gonna pin it to the dress, and then you're gonna stitch both sides, and then you're gonna also stitch down the middle, so you give yourself 2 little channels or tunnels, and that was what you would feed the ribbons through. So I already did one side here, and then I'm just gonna make my ribbons, which is basically 2 long pieces of fabric that I've just folded over and stitched together to give me this sort of ribbon effect. I've done it in a few of my videos before, and then I've just threaded it through both tunnels. So I've gone through one, out the other side, and then out the other. And then I've had to then seal up the top of the armholes, stitch it up to make it neat, and then to secure the ribbon in place, or the ribbon ties in place basically. And then that's basically your dress finished. Then fold it the right way out, and then yeah, you're good to go. Simple. When I seen the hottest chick that a youngin' never seen before, I say yo, tell the girls I wanna meet her. On second thought, that ain't the way to go. I gotta give her game proper, spit it so she get it, that she is, I gotta stop her. Or should I talk about a smile?